passionate healthcare providers educational series.
Atomy creates and distributes high-quality products. Things we all use every day, such as shampoo, conditioner, soap, toothpaste and toothbrushes, beauty items, cosmetics, health supplements, and much more. And Atomy is committed to bringing these prestige luxury items to the mass market. This strategy is known as mastige. And Atomy's concept is to enable consumers to swap brands. Atomy has an ethos of absolute quality, absolute price. It means Atomy is dedicated to ensuring its products are of a quality that is unmatchable for the price customers pay. And it's so simple to switch brand when what's on offer is unbeatable in quality and price. Remember that. Absolute quality, absolute price. Quality that is as good as, if not better, than designer brands at a fraction of the price. Atomy is an online shop or shopping mall. And hey, it's free and easy to join and set up an account. Yes, free to join. And once registered as a member, you have exclusive access to the Atomy product range. Here's the really good part. Buying from Atomy gives you points, known as personal point value, or to keep it really short, PPV. Each product has its own PV. Your PPV accumulates and never expires. You only have to make one purchase a year, no matter how small, to keep your account active. And that's no problem, because you love Atomy's absolute quality and absolute price, right? It gets better. You share Atomy's secret with others, they become members, and when they shop, you all earn PV. And what does PV mean? Cash, paid to you as commission. This is a new age of retail. Atomy puts the consumers first and rewards them for their loyalty. Although some members simply choose to shop for their own personal needs, many decide to develop their membership into full-time, lucrative businesses. Let's look at how this works in a little more detail. Let's say you recommend Atomy to your cousin, Jane, because you love using Atomy products so much. You become Jane's sponsor and give her your ID to enable her to register as an Atomy member. Jane is then automatically registered under your A market, your left leg. Then you recommend to your friend Adam, and he becomes registered in your B market, your right leg. Adam could be in Canada or China. Atomy membership is global. You, or Jane, or Adam can then sponsor more members to join your left or right leg, your A or B markets. They are added down the line, and they don't need to live in your country either. Everyone in each of your market legs generates PV. Remember that? Point value? You have your own PV, and every day your market legs generate group PV. As soon as your own PV exceeds 10,000, earned from purchasing one Atomy shampoo or face wash, for example, and each of your market legs exceeds 300,000 each month, you earn commission. Everyone in each of your market legs who qualifies becomes eligible to receive the same amount of commission. The larger your markets and the greater the collective PV, the higher the commission will be. And it's worth noting, keeping your market legs equally balanced is important. Group PV is calculated on the leg with the smaller PV volume. This is part of the secret of success with Atomy. Hard work is never wasted. And it doesn't stop there. As your network grows, so does your regular collective PV. And the hard work invested takes you higher up the ranks of mastership, which comes with life-changing bonuses. You can cherish the spirit of Atomy through its products of absolute quality and absolute price. You can share the good news and reap great rewards by doing so. You may have discovered Atomy compensation videos on YouTube or Channel Atomy already. More details about how it works is freely available. And Atomy's Success Academies and seminars will provide regular, inspiring support to members, and prospective members too. Absolute quality, absolute price.
All right, all right, all right. While we waiting on Joy, if there anybody else, remember sharing is good and it's edifying to one another. So let's show some love and share a testimony. Look for that mic button and click that little mic on unmute down at the bottom on your left. I don't know where it's located on your phone, especially if you got one of my iPhone. I don't know it, definitely don't know what it, but if you have a testimony, share some good, share some love.
Okay, we have a testimony.
Oh, okay. Now, this testimony under, what subject? We
What
can
did
hear
you
you. Can
What
you
did
hear
you
me?
say?
You
What did
say
you say?
you say you have a testimony. Now, which one of y'all have the testimony?
Me.
Judge.
For all y'all who don't know me, my name is Judge. I'm Rose's brother. And my testimony is this disease that entered my body unknowingly called, I don't like to say the word, called cancer, specifically prostate cancer. It was stage 4 and it spread it to my bones, my rib, my backbone, and thing. I was in such a dark place. I was in so much pain. I didn't know whether I was going to come out of that or not. I just prayed a lot. I just talked to his father, my father, well, our father, and he assured me that I would be okay. So I went on this journey, and it was terrible. It was a terrible, dark, horrible journey. But during my stay at Grady, um, I had a biopsy done. I got the results of that biopsy yesterday, and it showed nothing. It was nothing in my bones, nothing.
Okay, I have a
I,
question. I have a question. Now, you have which stage and what kind of cancer was it?
it was stage 4 prostate
Uh-huh.
cancer.
To stage 4 prostate cancer.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you had that for how long? How long did you have it? Did you suffer with it?
Maybe when I discovered it, I may have had it for a long time, but it
Right.
showed
Okay.
no symptoms. So I would say within the last 2 months,
Okay.
two
The
months.
last 2 months where it really showed up and showed those symptoms, huh?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Okay. Showed up in your symptoms. And So, what was the protocol that that the doctors then recommended to you? And first of all, who got the good word to you about the products?
My sister Rose Nolan.
Okay, okay, great. Now, what products did she suggest to you?
She started me on a regimen of hemohim, vitamin C, calcium, D3, and ellagic acid.
Okay, and what was the servings? What was the servings?
Okay, the hemo was two,
Hmm.
3 times a day.
Okay.
The vitamin C
Hmm.
was four, 3 times a day. The ellagic acid was 5, 3 times a day. The the calcium was 4 a day. I did that twice a day,
Okay.
and the
Wow.
B D3 was 2 once a day.
So you weren't playing.
No,
You
sir.
know,
No,
you weren't
sir. I was
playing.
getting to it.
You would get into it. You would get into it. You know, I'm telling you, it's like my granddad used to say. You didn't go bear hunting with no switch.
No, sir. No, sir. I was
Yeah.
loaded for bear.
Reloaded for bear. And you were diligent with it.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
All right. Now, now, uh, what kind of doctor first saw, like stage 4 cancer? How were you feeling? What did it have you at? Were you feeling weak, tired, or how were you feeling?
Yes, sir. All of those. I was weak. Well, I couldn't walk. Had no energy. I was tired. My respiratory. Um, it was. I couldn't maintain myself. I couldn't maintenance myself. Until I started on this regiment, and eventually I was able to do all of those things and more. And
Within how many days were you able to, like, you saw your recovery happening? Within how many days of starting your regimen?
3 days after I left the hospital,
Uh,
I started on it immediately after I left the hospital. I
mm,
seen results in 3 days.
okay.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Wow. In
So
three
three
days.
days, three
Right.
days. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, okay. So how many times did you go back to the doctor, and what doctor you saw?
Well, I went back to Grady, and it's a team. I have a team that's treating me, and I've seen I had a primary doctor at Gen Care that I saw, and she knew my symptoms. She had my chart, and she was just amazed. She was looking at me like in disbelief, like I should be in a wheelchair or a walker or on a stretcher, But I was walking. She was saying it's impossible. You can't be getting around the way you're getting around from what I read from your chart. She said, "Can you get up on this table?" I said, "Yes, I can." I jumped up on the table. Okay. From there, I went to Grady and
Wait a minute.
seen
Excuse
my
me for a
team.
second. Excuse me for a second. For her to feel that way, What was your PSA?
My PSA was in the 700 range.
What?
Yes, sir. It was in the high 700 range.
Wow. Yeah, I know. Okay, now I can understand on why she, looked at you like you was a ghost. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
700.
Yes, sir.
I
And
tell
she
you.
said that was very dangerous, very dangerous. People don't come back from there when you that far, So I'm here. Look at me now.
Okay. Yeah, okay. And you were saying that you went to another doctor after then?
Yes, sir. I went to Grady. I have a team of specialists at Grady, and my the lead doctor at Grady is Dr. Michelle Lee, and my sister was with me in the room when she came in. She just looked at me. She just looked at me for a while, and she said, "Mr. Upshaw, from 0 to 10, what is your pain level?" I say 0. I have no pain. She said, "What?" She said, "What? You have no pain?" I said, "I have no pain." She said, "Do you take the oxycodone and the 1,000 milligrams of Tylenol that you took home with you?" I said, "They still sitting there. I don't take anything but a big dose of Jesus in the morning,
Go on
in
now.
the afternoon, and at
Yes.
night, and my product, my hemohim,
Uh-huh.
my vitamin C,
Okay.
my D3."
Right.
Okay. That's that's why I'm
That's
here,
it.
able to speak to you guys today. And I
Right.
feel wonderful.
Right. Wonderful. If you don't
Yes,
mind me,
sir.
if you don't mind me, what is your age?
I'm 66.
What? At
Yes, sir.
66? You
Yes, sir.
woo.
I came
Wow.
from the darkness.
Yes.
I came from pain and I
Right.
found love. I'll be
Yes.
getting married soon.
All right. All all right. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Now, I hope everybody was taking notes, you know, and he kind of pretty thorough about it and everything. And I hope you were taking note. We want people to be blessed. Thank
Yeah.
you very much for showing so much love on this evening. We appreciate it. Thank
You're
you.
very welcome, sir.
All right. Bye bye.
Appreciate you for having me.
Indeed.
Am I
Okay.
able to ask him, am I able to ask him a quick question? This is Dr. Salter.
Yes. Yes. You may.
Yes. I would like him he would feel better in 3 days. I would like to know how long was he on the protocol altogether?
I couldn't quite understand. We having difficulty. I
Right.
didn't
You
quite
wasn't clear.
understand the question. Yes, sir. So if you
Yeah,
know what you,
I was saying you said that you in 3 days you felt better. But I wanted to know how many days were you on the call altogether?
Oh, okay. You got it all together before you went back to your primary doctor. All together, how long was it? Was it 30 days? Was it 45 days? All together before you went back to the doctor?
about a month,
That he
I
that
would
he
say.
was on the protocol.
Yeah, that he was on the protocol. Right. Uh-huh.
About a
Yeah.
month, about a month and a half, maybe. I'm not for sure, but I'm sure around that time.
Okay. And how long has it been at this point in time? How long has it been since
Approximately, I would say around 4 months.
around 4 months?
No,
Okay.
no,
Yes, sir.
it hasn't been no 4 months.
Oh, okay. There is Dr. Joy. Hey, Dr. Joy.
Yeah, I thought I
That's
would love to. help him clean that story up just a little bit.
Okay.
And he said 2 months earlier. It's been more like maximum 2.5 months with the total process.
Okay.
I think it's been 2.5, 3 months. But for have someone go through cancer of the prostate, cancer of the spine, and cancer in ribs, in your rib bones, that's
Oh,
incredible. That'll blow you away. And so, to just have the wherewithal to go where you couldn't feed yourself, you couldn't bathe yourself, you couldn't walk. See, I knew he was going to be saved when I went there one time and the ambulance was picking him up again. That first couple of weeks, he went in and out of the hospital about 4 times. But he looked at me and he winked his eye as I looked into the ambulance. I said, that guy right there, he's going to make it. He winked his eye. And so that was just amazing. So he started high with all the dosages and he just brought it on down. Because I went to his home to take him some supplements and he learned how to make his own food. After he got better, he could walk and he could do everything. He made his own good food, quality food. His sister Rose showed him everything so he could look after himself.
Yes.
I went there and the physical therapist was there. And his nephew said, don't bother him because he been running up and down the steps, throwing his arms up. Don't mess with him. So that was the last day the physical therapist seen him. And so it's been a journey. And it doesn't even sound real. But it is as real as real.
Yes.
It's the most beautiful story of healing I've seen in a hurry. It's like, do you want to get
Yes.
well fast or you want to get well slow? He
Yes.
got well fast
Yes.
with the love and help of his sisters to give him a home and to show him how to feed himself the better food and the best of the best supplements. So if they called
wow.
me, I came running.
Yes. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
So
Wow.
he has reconditioned his body so much so that's why he said he's back on the market. He's looking for him a wife. Don't get scared.
Right. Right.
Everything is working. Thank you. Thank
Right.
you. I'm sorry, Bernard. Just
Right.
Thank
wanted
you,
to.
Now,
Dr. Joy.
now, now,
Yes.
while we have Dr. Joy here, do anybody have any questions they want to ask Dr. Joy?
Hi, Dr. Joy. This is Maria. I just wanted to know what was his diet. I know Rose does the natural foods. Rose, what was his diet? Just someone to tell us what you switched his diet.
I took him off all whites, no whites, no sweets. So he basically, for the first month or two, just ate vegetables, quinoa, to the point that he like, you don't want to see no more quinoa. So, but in all of that, he was all for the white and the sweet. At first he ate no meat. So gradually, maybe just met like last month, he started eating some baked fish or something like that. He said he was getting too skinny. He needed to put on some weight. That food I had him on wasn't going to allow him to have any weight on him, and he needed some weight.
And I had got down to, went from 229.5 pounds down to 203. And I didn't want to go under 200 pounds. So last time I went to the doctor, I'm around 215 now.
And he ate lots of salads, different kind of salad,
Mm-hmm.
and fruit, Not a lot of fruit. I allow him to have some, but not a lot.
And I nicknamed her Sergeant Slaughter.
Well, Rose is she's such a good cook. She knows how to make those vegetables and stuff taste fantastic. So I
Oh,
know you're
yes.
good hands.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, very kind.
Bernard,
Wow.
this
Wow.
is
Oh,
Montine. May I ask a question,
Muncie.
please? How are you?
Yes. Yes,
Rose and
Muncie.
brother. Oh my goodness, this is fantastic news.
Yes.
I was
Yes.
writing the protocol down as you were giving it to us, but I
Yes.
think I may have missed something. And I'd like to go over, if you don't mind, what you were taking and see if I missed anything, okay?
Yes.
So is that okay?
Yes.
All right, so this is stage 4 prostate cancer. The
Yes.
protocol that you, Dr. Joy, and Rose used was ellagic acid 5, 3 times a day, calcium 4, 2 times a day, vitamin D 2, once a day, vitamin C 4, 3 times a day. This went on for about 2.5 months per Dr. Joy. So did I miss anything that you, of the supplements from our products that you were taking?
No,
No.
Okay,
you took
perfect.
great notes.
She didn't say the hemo hem.
Did she not? I thought you said the hemo here.
No,
D3.
D3. Hemohem was first. I'm sorry. Hemohem
Yeah,
was
you
first.
said
Right.
hemo here.
Yes, I did. I wrote that down. The hemohem, and then ellagic acid, calcium, vitamin C, vitamin D3.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. So how many times did you take the hemohem again?
3 times a day. I take 2, 2, 2.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
All right, that's a
And
great protocol.
right.
That's a great
And
protocol for cancer.
I have to share this. Everybody should have their happy dance when they get a report. Everybody should have a happy dance. You know what I mean? You know, this is his happy dance in which he dances unto the Lord. Look at that. He's doing happy dance. Right there.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yes,
Damn.
indeed. Let me play
That's
that. Let me
it.
play that
Well
again.
deserved.
That's it. I'm serious. Back. Hey, back from the dead. Come on now. Look at that's where you
That's
want to
all
go
right.
there.
Go on, boy.
You see what I'm saying? You know, look at that music going on.
Wait till the next song come on.
Yeah.
And you got on the tuxedo too.
And
Oh, you think
Dr. Joy, did you do this video?
I could have, but I guess the main thing, he showed up at a Atomy party with that tuxedo on to tell his story. Now that's awesome right there.
That is awesome. Yeah, that is awesome. At an anime party.
Praise
Come
the
on.
Lord.
wait till
Okay, all right. Okay, y'all. It's about 8:35. We got to move on to the next one. That's all right. We celebrate.
I
Okay,
have
thank
another
you.
quick question. Was he off of meat? Because I know meat is no good.
Then we
Yes, ma'am. I had no meat.
Mhm.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Yes, ma'am.
Good question. Okay. Now, at this time, your question doesn't have to, it can be, your situation, a different type of question. So, do anybody else have any other questions at this time? There's something that you are targeting. Okay, that you are targeting. Alrighty. Something that you are targeting. Okay. We want to leave it open. Oh, somebody has their hand raised. You can actually unmute your mic and ask your question.
Please, can we get the protocol again? with the please. Couldn't get everything. I need all the like how many times a
What
day, like
Pastor
what do you
Elmer, get her
have?
to write it
Yeah,
in
we
the chat. Get her to
couldn't hear
post
the
it in the
acid
chat.
level.
Yeah, we'll post it. Great idea. We'll post it in the chat.
okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll post it in the chat. So, Rose, either you or Dr. Joy, or maybe Dr. Walita, uh,
I
could
can
post
post
it.
my notes to the chat if you want.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. That's our lovely esthetician right there. If you got a question for our esthetician, she's on the line. Okay. So right now, like I say,
Ask
now
question.
it was somebody before Joy that had a question and they had their hand raised. I don't see their name up right now. So let's go with okay, register.
Okay, good. Uh,
Okay.
I wanted to know, with this cancer protocol, could somebody with colon cancer take the same um, protocol here if they got colon cancer instead of prostate? They in stage 4 too.
Dr. Joy. Dr. Joy. Did Dr. Joy pop off? Now I'm gonna tell you, is that the cancer protocol, it's for all types of cancer.
Okay.
Cause that's the same protocol really, which we repeat every week. That's the same protocol. So a lot of you right now should already have that protocol.
I do have a cancer.
What right? And Rose only took him that she took good notes, and she took him his the notes and everything. And Dr. Joy was there. Okay, so next we will have
Is the allergic
Vicky.
acid, is that the pomegranate beauty?
That's pomegranate beauty.
The
Okay,
allergic acid.
right.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Now, okay, Vicky.
Yes.
Yes. Good
Good
evening.
evening, everyone. I am thrilled to hear about the uh, what the product can do. So I'm new to the product, and I am interested in just doing a whole makeover with my life. I am a diabetic, and I'm interested in getting off of all medications, losing some weight, and just being a kind of a new me. So what protocol can you recommend? Where do I start?
Okay. Who's pulling up the diabetes protocol?
The best kit and Noni.
Okay, the best kit and Noni. Okay.
Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you. Oh, are you familiar with the best kit?
I've seen it. I'm not
Okay.
really that familiar with it.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So yeah, just go and I'll show it to you. We'll go into the best kit so that everybody can know about that best kit.
And the
Indeed.
glucose care.
Right. Write that down. The glucose care.
Right.
The glucose care. Okay. Let me go here. Uh, let's see. I got to log in. Okay. Can everybody see my site right now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Good. Okay. Excellent. So this is the best kit right here. That's the best kit.
Okay.
And right now, the best kit,
No.
and also what was mentioned
Noni.
was the
That
noni
fabulous
juice.
Noni.
The noni.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
Noni. Dr. Walita was going to be on this evening to talk about that. But with the noni, you You need to take it on an empty stomach because certain things about the noni is made to activate in the lower intestine. In the lower intestine, we learned that from one of the doctors that came. One of the doctors. Noni is very important. No matter what your situation is, you know, you need to take it on an empty stomach. So that's first thing in the morning. Now,
Okay.
and then drink some water behind it. You can follow with your hemohim also. You can follow with your hemohim. Um, so those two things you can do together. And like I say, drink water because you're helping to flush it down in that lower intestine so that it can activate and go to where, and you will see good results. Joy Butts. I saw Joy earlier. Joy,
Hello, Pastor. Good
yeah,
evening. I'm here. I'm here.
yeah,
I'm
Joy, you
sorry.
had a testimony about that, about
No,
that noni juice.
that's noni juice. Yes, I do. Hello, everyone. Good evening. I I sold the noni juice to a customer, and he put it in his refrigerator, and he was drinking every day, every day, every day, until his sons came home. And when his sons came home, the sons started drinking his noni juice, drinking the noni juice. So he looked at the bottle and saw it was going down, and he decided, oh no, these boys are not going to drink my juice. I'm going to take all of it. He got a glass, poured whatever was left in the glass, and he drank it all at once. So when he told me, I was so scared. I wasn't I wasn't scared because I know I wasn't that scared because I know Acme products are very safe, but I was concerned. And I said, oh my gosh, why did you take all of that one time? He said, Joy, not to worry. My blood pressure went way down. So not to worry.
Wow,
So I got that testimony, but I kept it
wow,
because I didn't say on it anything until the doctor from South Korea came, and he started talking and telling us that we can take more than the little cup. And then I said, wait a minute. I have a testimony. Yes, you can take more than that little cup. So thanks for letting me share, Pastor. Thank you.
thank you.
And
He's
I have a,
go ahead on.
I have a testimony too, Pastor
Oh,
Stroger.
okay.
Okay, so the other evening I was out working with our Dr. Roberta, and we had a girl that had lost all of her toes because of diabetes, and she was on dialysis as well. And she had had all the toes amputated. So we're talking. We've met here at McDonald's, and it's at the end of my day, and I'm getting more and more dehydrated. I'm starting to feel that dehydration. And so Dr. Roberta ordered her son to bring her used bottle of noni to this McDonald's where we had met this girl. She was just going to be in town for one more day. And so I asked permission to just have a swallow. And so when I got that swallow and swallowed it, maybe it could have been a whole ounce. And when I swallowed, it just took my whole body and took it way into another space where you felt totally well and rejuvenated and rehydrated. Wow. It was amazing. So much amazing. I had asked a girl at McDonald's to let me have an empty cup, and I would return and buy a drink. And when I went back to buy the drink, she said, "You don't have to buy a drink." And I thought, well, you don't even need a drink. So it was so it was a great testimony. So that was, I had ordered 8 bottles, but I let my friend order it because she and it came to her house. She lives near me. And when I went to pick up the 8 bottles, she said, "No, I want a bottle." Her husband said, "I want a bottle." Oh my God. So I only left there with 6 bottles, and I'm just a little nervous about taking one for myself on this run because the people need it. And so what I took away from the doctor that came to town, things that we all know we want. We all know we want our kidneys to last, especially if you're married. It's going to strengthen the intimacy. But we all know we want thick, long hair, and it helps with the growth of your hair. And so the doctor shared with us about his hair. And, and the doctor was so sexy looking. He just took my breath away. So I had to commit. I'll be a fermented noni person for life. Thank you.
Now, do you remember why Atomy ferment their noni? Do you remember the reason why? Dr. Joy?
Well, now I'm only
I know
gonna.
why.
Okay, good. Thanks.
Okay,
Dr.
Dr. Walita. Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, the reason they ferment it is because that special formula is patented, okay, of 7 probiotics. The probiotics, along with the coconut sugar, is what drives the fermentation. And that makes the molecules of the noni smaller, so it's easier for the body to use it. That's why.
And
It breaks down the molecules so that
wow.
it's easier for the body to use it.
And Atomy, I believe
They patented it. It's all
they
patented. No one else can do this.
Wow. Y'all hear that? No one else can do it. We got the patent to that.
Yes.
Wow.
Even the formula of the 7 probiotics is patented, as well as the noni itself. And it takes over 1,000 hours of fermentation to break the molecules of the noni down into a smaller format so that the body can use it more rapidly.
Awesome. Awesome. Before we go on with the noni, we're going to continue, but Carrie, did you have a question?
Yes. Thank you, Pastor. Thank you, everyone.
Yes.
I have a question. For endometriosis, what can somebody use? Is that the pomegranate beauty?
The ellagic acid?
Yes.
That's the pomegranate beauty.
Yes. Is it good for endometriosis?
Oh, Dr. Walita.
Yes. Okay. So we also have some other products.
Okay.
Of course, you want the basics. You want the hemohim.
Where?
Yes.
Oh,
You
that's
want the hemohim for sure. And you want the noni.
Okay.
But you also want the rhubarb queen and the Sephora queen.
Okay, even for a young person, 16 years old?
A 16-year-old with endometriosis?
That's what the doctor thinks she has because she's in pain every month and she cannot go to school. And yeah, it's been very painful for her.
Well, yes. Then the answer is yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, also,
Yes.
she wants to wash with the feminine wash.
I knew you were going to say that.
And also on that list is the herb day.
Okay.
the Herb Day pads. And I would say the calcium and D3 would be on her list.
Calcium and D3. Okay.
Mhm.
So
And
mhm.
make sure she is not constipated, because usually the waste from the colon leaks into the reproductive system that could feed the problem. Make sure that she's pooping, so that's
And
where
you
the
could,
noni juice comes in.
as well as the vitamin C,
Probiotic,
the
the
C.
vitamin C. Yes. The vitamin C is awesome for causing you to have regular bowels. I guarantee she doesn't have regular bowel
Mhm.
movements, one for each meal. Stop the
Okay.
sugar in her diet. The sugar is what feeds it, simple sugars.
And caffeine.
Okay.
No caffeine.
Okay. All right.
So that would be
Uh,
Imohem, Sephora Queen, the Rhubarb Queen, the Feminine Wash, calcium, plant calcium, vitamin D, vitamin C, and stop the sugar and caffeine, right? And coffee.
Yes. Okay. Mhm. Yeah,
Okay.
that'll be
but
a great
didn't,
start. And get
didn't you
back
mention
with us,
something?
if you want more detail.
Didn't you mention
Okay.
something about Eden
Yes.
quotes?
You mean eating her diet?
No, no, there was one of the Dr. Walid that you had mentioned, um, Eden. I believe you mentioned the word Eden. There was another product that she didn't have wrote down.
It was the pads, the feminine
Oh,
pad.
okay. The
The
feminine
feminine
pad.
wash. Okay. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
And
Thank you.
what?
Yeah, the
Okay.
Herb Day.
The herb day. Okay. Oh, the herb day. Okay. Herb day. Okay. Fantastic. All right. All right. Dr. Salter. I see you have your hand raised.
Yes, I wanted to ask Dr. Walitha, for someone who, like myself, who is a B blood type and who doesn't assimilate the coconut. You mentioned for the noni that they use the coconut sugar with that
It has
molecular.
no, it will have no, it doesn't have any qualities of the coconut itself.
Okay, all right. Thank you. That was my question. Thank you. And I will call you tomorrow because I have something else that's a little bit more complicated that I can
Okay.
just talk with
All
you
right.
so you can
I
give
look
me
forward to
details.
hearing from you tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. So we seem to have a few people that's on this evening. I don't see anybody new, so I'm gonna go back down the list. Let me see. Um,
Oh, the chat is, oh, shoot.
oh, you got something in the chat?
I'm looking to make sure.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Now, Carrie, we had already answered your question, correct? Okay, good. Let me see if she can lower her. Maria
I
Woodson.
Yes, hi. Yeah, I wanted to ask what is a recommendation for someone with cyst that they had an ablation, but the lining of the uterus is still kind of thick and they have cysts. What would you recommend?
Contact me and I'll send you that.
Okay.
Just text me a reminder. I'll send it to you.
All right, I'll do that. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, we have another Marie. You unmute your
There is a
mic.
question. Let's see here.
We have another Marie, her name Marie Sells that has the hand raised. You can unmute your mic. Oh, not Marie. She's a sale master. All right. Marie, what? Julian?
That was a mistake. Sorry, sorry.
Oh, okay. Okay. No, no question. Okay. All right. Lynn. Lynn, you can unmute your mic. You have a question? Okay. I'll move to the next one. Let me see. Shawana, Deshana.
Yes, it's Deshauna.
Yes.
Hi there. I'm new to, and I was wondering, I don't have any health problems myself, but I am
Okay.
taking a few products to try to prove to my mom that they're healthy and that they work instead of her taking the medicine that the doctors prescribe. Um, they think that she has liver.
Wait a minute. Let me see if everybody mute. It looks like everybody's mute. Um, Let me see. Okay, go ahead on. Ask your question. We
Well,
apologize.
for high blood pressure, kidney disease, it's a possible that she has kidney disease, arthritis. Um, it's a numerous things. What combination would I give her?
Now you said numerous of things.
Yeah.
Okay. Now is she open to holistic medicine?
Yes.
She's open. Okay. And now, okay. Now what you might want to do is get with Dr. Walita and and
She,
because you said she has a number of things. And Dr. Walita, what was that you do? And it's that
The
assessment,
um, confidential assessment.
confidence assessment. So, you can just make it a special gift to her. And that cause Dr. Walita does that on the phone, and it really doesn't cost that much. A matter of fact, if you say that you with Atomy, you get like a special discount. It's like what? Like was it 99 something?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like
Yes, yes,
99.
you can find me on AskDrWalita.com.
Yeah, right.
okay. Thank.
And right, and make sure you mention Atomy. Okay, we are family. Everybody Atomy. Okay, all right. Let me see what there. Okay, Vicky, did you have another question?
Oh, I had a
Yes, I
question.
do.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. Lynn is back. Okay, excuse me for a
Yeah,
second, Vicky.
I had it on
Lynn.
speaker, so as I moved the phone, it kind of messed up. But I was
Okay.
just commenting about the importance of the noni juice. As the doctor said, it's very good for diabetics and for a lot of inflammatory conditions. Also, what makes it so special for all types of diseases is because of the probiotic content, about 800 million different forms of probiotics. Wow, wow, wow. That really kills the old bacteria and put the good bacteria in. So I really encourage the Nuni juice. It cleans the gut, really, the gutters.
Yep. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. All right. Thank you, Lynn. Okay, now, Vicky, you can ask your other question.
Yes, I would like to know, there's two products I'm interested, well, one is the apple pectin. If
The
anyone has
apple,
any,
the apple phenon.
um,
Okay.
I don't know if it's called apple peanut. It's like a little jelly
Right.
roll.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Does
Yeah.
anybody have any experience with that? And if they can tell me about it. And then the other
Yes, I
product
can.
is the eye
Yeah.
product.
Lynn.
Go
Yes, I
ahead.
love the apple. It tastes kind of sweet, like a jam type of texture. But I'm telling you, it does something to your metabolism. It makes it just make it hard accelerate in you losing the weight, because I lost like 22 pounds being on the apophenol, of course. I really enjoy using it. It works.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
So my mom has problems with her eyes. She has pressure built up in our eyes, and they're talking about surgery at this time. Is there a product that could help her bring that pressure down?
We do have two. You know, as far as for the eyes is concerned, we have two, and that's a simple question. One is the eye health, the lutazantin. Both of them are right there together, and then you have the eye lutein. That's your Batman and Robin right there for the eyes, right there. Right, that's your Batman and Robin. And
And I
yeah,
would also I would add the hemohim, the noni, as well as the omega.
Yeah, the omega.
okay.
Okay.
And the omega, I know you kind of you're new. The omega is located. It will be back in the U.S. mall, but for right now, it is back in the global mall.
Okay.
In the global mall. So your upline can show you how to get to it, how to shop in that global mall. Okay,
Okay.
there's
Thank you so
some good
much.
stuff over there. Right.
Yeah, can I add something about the eye issues?
Yes.
We have, we have several other calls, but I heard on one of our calls, two different people gave a testimony about the Luxanthin and the eye lutein, both of those products. One lady had had glaucoma for years, and when she started taking the eye lutein, she was able to drive at night. Her eyesight improved. And another gentleman, they had him on glaucoma watch, but when he started taking those two supplements, he's no longer on glaucoma watch. So they do really work.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, Maria. Right. Okay. Alrighty then. Okay. Now, since we don't have any more questions right there, was there anything else special about that noni juice that you wanted to share, Dr. Walita? Yeah.
Not especially about the noni juice, but I do have one thought that I would like to share, if it's okay.
Yes, please.
And the thought that I want to share is this. I know that we have heard this fantastic testimony tonight, and I know that our first thought is, okay, let's go grab all the people with cancer we can find. That's one thought. But here's another thought. We know that the body can heal itself. In fact, only the body can heal the body.
Only the body can heal the body.
Only the body can heal the body. And the body heals itself when it's given the correct plants.
There you go.
So what we're seeing here is the body healing itself of that disease. We don't want to be that narrow. What we want to remember here is that the body can heal itself of all diseases.
Indeed. Indeed. That's why we had to feed it right. You know, not only was he taking it in the air because everything's centered right around, that body. So to bring that balance to it, he changed his diet, but he was diligent, with the help of his sister, Rose, who's in anatomy. She showed some love. She reached out. Reach out to others. Don't let your loved one suffer needlessly. Your neighbor, don't let them suffer needlessly. And I hope that makes sense. You know, and season your action with faith, faith in God. Indeed, definitely.
Pastor Stroke,
Yes,
can I
yes, Maria.
do what Dr. Louisa just said? And
Mm.
also, we have to make sure we drink water good clean water, because you can take all the supplements in the world, but if you're dehydrated, they're not going to do what they're supposed to do. And based on what Dr. Walita said about, the food, my brother, they told him that he had cancer, and he just felt like he didn't have it, but for like 8 months they told him he had cancer. So what he did, he changed his diet totally. He went gluten free, and he just had fruits and vegetables. And so after about 9 months, because he's still going to the doctor, and they kept trying to get him to do the chemo. And so, well, 9 months later, when he went back to the doctor, they apologized to him and said that they had made a mistake, that he didn't have cancer.
Oh.
Yes. And so, but he would have done the chemo and all of that, but he took authority over his body, and he, did his research, became gluten free, and just ate a healthier diet, no sugars, no meats, and all of that. So it is really important. And he made sure he drank plenty of good, filtered water. And so he avoided all of that. So, that we really do have to, it is what we put in our bodies. We are what we eat. And so it's very important that we definitely got to get some good clean water in our system and keep ourselves hydrated. And I forgot how much water. I think it's half your weight, Dr. Lita, in water. I'm not
Half
certain.
your weight in ounces per day, minimum.
Yes.
So the average person, if they weigh 150 pounds, they should be up to 75 ounces of water per day.
Okay. Now, does gum disease, we know that gum disease affects your gum, but does it affect anything else outside of your gum, Dr. Walita?
It can affect anything in the body, because if it's a bacteria. So yeah, you
Okay.
need to get right on top of that. So
Okay.
you want to use the toothpaste, the propolis spray, the vitamin C, probiotics. You want to get really right on top of that.
Okay. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. So we have a new hand raised. Ronald, you can unmute your mic. I see your hand raised, but do you have a mic, Ronald? Okay. Because the way it's looking as though you don't have a mic. So put your question in the chat if you're able to. All right. Now, okay, so we'll go to Janice. You can unmute your mic. Yes, Janice.
I have a question for the doctor. My brother had a stroke. What would be the protocol? He had a stroke, left side paralyzed. What would be a protocol for him?
He needs a whole plan. Hemohim, noni, the calcium D3, ginkgo natto. That would be a start.
Did you say
Vitamin
calcium?
C and the probiotics, yeah.
Calcium?
Calcium and D3.
D3, okay.
Yeah, probiotics and vitamin C.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm. Now that's the starting place. Okay.
Right.
That's the starting place. Okay, great. Fantastic.
Okay, Ronald is here now.
Was he able to unmute his mic?
Unmute your mic.
That was a mistake. I apologize.
Indeed. Okay, okay, Ron, do you have a question?
No, that was a mistake.
Okay, that was a mistake. Okay, all righty. Okay.
That's a different Ronald.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
it
were talking
was.
to me? Oh,
No, it's a Ronald.
yeah, it's a
no.
Ronald, and that Ronald didn't have a mic. Yeah,
I will say, since I'm on, that I will be a future testimony. I was diagnosed with colon cancer, and I'm currently on the protocol.
fantastic.
Wow.
Stay
Fantastic.
diligent.
Oh yes,
Stay
I'm
diligent.
being diligent as we speak.
Yes, great, fantastic. Okay, Odie.
Sorry, Pastor. Mistake.
Mistake. Okay, all right. Okay, okay. Let's see, Laura.
Yes, what is good for helping to improve your memory?
Everything we
Uh-huh.
named, but you want to
Everything.
add the memory up.
Memory up.
Yeah, everything we named, but you want to add the memory up.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're talking with, but we're not talking about dementia, right?
Quantum work as
No.
well for
Mm-mm.
memory?
No, just
Okay,
the
memory up.
just a memory up.
Yeah, just a memory
Okay,
up.
good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
The quantum
Read more
energy
about it.
wouldn't work, Dr. Walita? Did she say?
I don't know.
But
I
see
would
what
need to know more about the person.
right, because right now she's just talking about, you know,
I
And she bragged on that product and I got me some. It is fabulous.
right.
I swear I can see great. Everything is great.
Yeah. Well, you
Okay.
know, I need to know more about the person that she's talking about, but what I told her is good for anyone.
Right.
So that's why I said it.
Okay. All righty.
There's a question in the chart about dementia.
A question in the chat about dementia. Okay, dementia, which through experience we all know memory up, but you have to go to the global mall and get the ginkgo natto. You got to go in the global mall and get the ginkgo natto. So get with your upline and know how to shop and be familiar with the products. Here's the ginkgo natto to go along with the memory up.
And the noni juice.
Right. And because Rose Nolan.
Nice, well, you studied the product.
Yeah, Rose Nolan, who was on earlier with her brother, she had a sister that was dealing with early stage, and those were the products that they used.
Early stage, he was at stage 4.
Right. No, that was the dimensions. Okay.
No, I think you're talking, she was in the early stage of the cancer.
Dimension.
Dementia, this is a different case.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. All righty
Okay, I
then.
think I have to go to the next call.
Okay. Well, all right. Thank you very
Oh,
much,
I got a
Dr. Walita.
question. Sorry, Dr. Walita. I hope y'all can hear me. I'm crossing over the
Yes.
Florida Georgia line.
Yes.
It'll be quick. Dr. Walita, you was talking about the noni juice. Is it good for children? And how much should they take?
Dr. Walita might, I believe she might have to pop on another Zoom.
I think Dr. Law said that he gave his kids the noni juice. Remember he said that? Remember he said something about that?
Yeah, right. And it was like 6 months and up.
Yeah, so that's what it sounded like he said.
Right. At 6 months and up. She started at 6 months.
But how much, Pastor Strojan, Maria, how much?
I don't
mm,
remember how much he said.
right.
I probably have
Give
to go back and look at that video. Okay.
Yeah,
right.
look at the video.
Give Dr. Walita a call.
I can do that. Yes. Okay.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah. You ain't her down line.
Yeah, I am. Thank you.
All righty then. Okay. So we're gonna get ready to say good night, everybody. We're gonna get ready to say good night, Jump Boy. Definitely.
Good night.
All right. We will
Pastor,
have
no answered.
have
Pastor,
good
Pastor
night.
Good night.
Stroger,
Mr. Pastor,
Pastor Stroger. Good
Yes.
night. Good
can
night,
you
Joy.
answer the question on product for whiter teeth, to make the teeth whiter? It's in the chat. Nobody answered it.
For whiter teeth.
Yeah, I had it in the chat.
So you're using the toothpaste right now, right?
Yes, but
Okay.
the teeth is still there, brown.
How long have you been using the toothpaste?
For 2 weeks now, since I
Oh,
got it.
okay. Hey, you just started. Keep on going. Trust me. You just started. Keep on going. Okay. Because it's gonna do what it needs to do first to, as far as the gums is concerned. But like I say, trust me, just keep on going. You got a ways to go. But it'll get there. Okay.
Okay,
All right.
thank you.
Well, like I say again, good night, everybody. All the doctors are
Good
gone.
night.
We're getting
Good
ready
night,
to close up
everyone.
shop.
Thank
Good
you.
night, John Boy.
Good night. Thank you,
Okay,
everyone.
let's see here. Good night, Annie.
Good night, you guys.
Good
Have a
night.
good week.
Good night.
Good night.
Good
Good
night.
night,
Good
Rose.
night.
Good night, Emma. Good night, Rose
Good night.
Lee.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night,
Good night,
Pastor.
Veronica. Good night.
Ashley. Good night,
Good night,
Pastor.
everybody.
Bye.
Good night. Good night, Camille. Good
Thank
night,
you.
Ron.
Good night.
Good night,
Good
Ellen.
night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
All
Good
right.
night,
Good night.
everyone.
Good night. That that was Sharon. Good. Sound like Sharon. Good night. Indeed.
Yes, it was Sharon.
Okay. All right. Ellen, like the Christmas tree, he got up, but cute. Ellen said, he can see my Christmas tree. All right. Good night, everybody. Yes, indeed. Good night, Jeff. Good night, Vicky. Let's see here. Definitely. Good night, Lynn. Good night, Barbara.
Good night, everyone. Good night,
Good
Ottomy.
night.
Good night.
Good night, family. All
Mhm.
right. Bye bye, everybody. Bye bye.